Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, October 12th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Seven of Pentacles from the deck 78 Tarot Animal by artist Rika Kovacs. And of course, this deck will be due out, I think, sometime this year. Now, another Pentacles card, and I am going to talk about Saturn once again. I do believe that Saturn and Uranus are my two least favorite planets, okay, because they just make life more difficult at times. And when it comes to this card in Saturn, here's the side of Saturn that we don't see. All right, we always think of Saturn as the big party pooper, reminding us that we have to adult and to be responsible and put in the work and all of that. But you know what? When the lesson has been learned, Saturn brings rewards. Now, I'm not so sure that there are any rewards here today, but this card is a lot like your garden of life and the various parts of your life that you nurture and allow to grow and to prosper. And this is part of what is happening right now. It's a card of assessment as you look things over in order to proceed. And there is an understanding here that not all things are meant to grow and to thrive. And sometimes we have to do a little weeding so that those things which are meant to grow and thrive have more room to grow. Give that some thought, okay? Very often you hear me talk about this from like a farmer's perspective, okay? Like the tomato plant, where you take and you pinch off some of those other little things that are going to make tomatoes, because they can't all be great big tomatoes, but you feed more to the tomatoes that have potential. All right, the same thing goes for apples and peaches. I know in many regions this is the season for apple picking, and the orchard grower, they go around and they knock a lot of these apples off the trees. And you might be like, why? Why would they do that? All right. But in order to bring you the big quality apples, they knock some off. So when I talk about, assessment today, this is you deciding what is going to have potential in your life. And, you can do this with your own projects and figure out what is of greater value to you. Now, the moon today is in Capricorn, which is a more suitable moon for getting work done. So, you can really just devote yourself to that task and focus on the different things that are going on and see what you want to really work with in the future. Now, the moon's going to make 3 aspects today. It will square Mercury and Mars, and it will trine Uranus. Any energies that you feel today that have a pushy feel to them, it's a good idea to focus them toward getting work done, projects that you can devote yourself to and be passionate about without involving others. Because while you could be, interacting with others, I'm trying to say this without like getting it's kind of combative is what I'm trying to say. Between Mercury and Mars, people could just become too opinionated and giving others a hard time. So try to avoid that if at all possible. Now, on the other hand, there is, the excitement potential that's there with Uranus. And that could bring around people who are really different, that you've never met before. Just keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde as you, explore that potential of whatever may happen. So just remember today, Saturn is direct. You need to focus on what you're going to do in what you're going to grow. I want to say, I don't usually talk this far in advance on a daily, but I'm going to say between now and April. Okay? Keep that in mind. And something's coming. You're doing something. So, I want to thank you very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.